the McKay brothers.
Daylight's here, start getting a heap of traffic.
Race daylight and deadlines.
We're pushing for time now.
Moving a house down the highway. And the moving house, the McKays know a thing or two.
This is a family business, so, you know, we're third generation. We've been doing it together forever.
Their grandfather started McKay House Removals in 1966, hauling houses through Outback, Queensland.
Straight back, mate.
Now the kids are in the driver's seat, but it's not always a smooth ride.
Dad has trained us to work together the whole time, so, you know, we know every bit about each other, but sometimes that can be more of a pain in the arse than a blessing.
Yeah, we're family. We always fight.
I mean, working with family, it has its days.
Our main arguments we have is just work stuff, you know, it's a stressful job.
All right.
Keep going!
Come
if you need it!
Jump on, Benny!
High stress, it's, you know, fast-paced. It is very intense.
Start creeping to me, creep to me. Like that, stay like that.
On the job, older brother Ben is the eyes of the operation,
Straighten up, mate.
guiding Rob behind the wheel.
You're on, mate. Rob's a bit more cluier with the vehicles and everything, so I'll do a lot of the running and like to look after my figure a bit more, so.
Before they can move a house, there's a raft of paperwork.
Put it on call. We'll see how we're going.
Younger sister Ashley is in charge of getting all the permits they need to take such a huge load on the road.
Well, they can't move a house if I don't do the permits, so...
In the McKay's loading yard, the boys are getting ready for tonight's job.
Down a little bit.
They'll be picking up a 3-bedroom house worth $60,000 and driving it to its new home.
This is what we carry the house on. Stacks those big support beams when we're carrying the house.
From Brisbane, Rob and Ben will head north through Gympie to a remote bush property 220 kilometres away. Moving a 12-metre long, 9-metre wide house through suburban streets and outback roads is a huge undertaking.
When we're in transit, the houses, like, obviously they're massive loads going down the road, you know, 10 metres wide, 11 metres wide. We've got oncoming traffic. You don't fit through the street because the cars are there. You've got trees, you've got power lines, you've got heaps of shit, you know, and it's easy to make a mistake.
The job can be very dangerous, you know. We've had, my dad's been electrocuted, Rob's fallen off a roof before. You know, I've had my hands crushed, so I kind of got any movement in my last 2 fingers, but, you know, I wear it as a badge of honour, really.
Some houses the brothers move are as long as 2 buses. Ben has no idea what's in store for him today.
We'll go see what nightmare the younger brother's got me lined up with. He does all the quoting, so I don't really see the jobs before I turn up to him, so let's see what we got today. So making some noise and pissing everyone off.
The McKay's house move is a 1950s 3-bedroom bungalow, which has been lovingly restored. The new owner wants it transplanted 220 kilometres north to a bush block.
Looking down over the creek area there.
First task, knock out the supporting stumps. With 35 tonnes resting on them, it's a risky job. Take them out in the wrong order and the whole lot could come crashing down. Upstairs, the boys are busy lowering the roof to a street-legal 5.2 metres. Now to get the trailer under. Ben is the eyes at the back of the truck and can steer each axle independently.
Right, mate, when you're ready.
Guiding the trailer into its precise position.
See, we've made our hole. I've spun the steels. They're going to act as the supports now for the house.
The hydraulic trailer is lifted 3 metres to take the weight of the house.
Just have all your brakes on, bro. Work like a charm.
With the house teetering on its metal supports, Ben takes out the final stumps. As each one goes, the house becomes more unstable. Ben needs to act quickly. But now he's got another problem. Above him is an unsecured 35-ton house. Ben needs his bogged-down bobcat to knock out the remaining 2 stumps. Only then can he shore up this heavy and precarious load. The McKay brothers' house move is bogged down. A 35-ton house is delicately balanced on his trailer. Without the bobcat, Ben can't finish the loading. Ben wastes no time getting the rest of the supports down. The house is now in a shaky position.
It's only really two steels holding the whole house up at the moment, so get some more supports under it and get it to how I want it and take a bit of the stress off the old girl.
The exterior walls are heavy, and the extreme overhang makes the house easy to tip.
Righto, mate. Bring it around half. Hold up.
To secure the load, the boys need to reposition their trailer under the narrow side of the house.
Yeah, nice and easy, mate. Whoa. Just follow that gutter. Whoa. Yeah, just for the fact it's so wide, you know, it's nearly 12.5 metres wide, so you can't take that down any roads.
Temporary supports take the full 35 tonnes.
I'll get this trailer out, we'll f*** off and get it back on the trailer as fast as I can.
The truck circles the block
You come back from the side street here, back it in from there.
and moves into position under the side of the house. They're safely loaded, but there's one more delay. They can't move until after midnight, when there's less traffic, but also less visibility.
Roll it back into the block, mate, off the road from everyone and get away from these power lines and go home and have some sleep. Fingers crossed everyone goes well tonight.
In the black of night, with 2 police escorts and 2 pilot cars, the brothers are finally ready to thread their 9-metre wide load through suburban streets.
So it's 2 a.m. now. Our permit runs out at 8, so we've got to get through Gympie by 6. So yeah, we should really hook in, get out of here.
Like that, mate. Just take it as wide as you can.
They're on a tight schedule, but you can't rush a job like this.
You're on, mate.
With no room for mistakes,
As you are, stay straight.
they crawl under electricity lines.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy, get your job right, mate.
Hitting live wires is how their dad got electrocuted.
Start creeping to me, creep to me. Like that, stay like that.
And neither brother wants to follow in dad's footsteps.
As you are, stay straight.
Come back, Stuart. Straight this side.
Yeah, you're up and now. It'll start coming out, Jimmy. Straighten up, mate. You're up, bro.
They make it onto the road, but that's just the first of many obstacles.
That first tree there, when you come to the light, it's a little low.
Yeah, if you can stop them down there, I'll shoot down the wrong side. Let us know when you're ready.
Yep.
We've got these trees up ahead of us, so we'll cross onto the wrong side of the road, down to the next set of lights, and then get back on the right side. So I'm just waiting for these cars to shoot through. We'll be on our way. Hey, mate. Back your cover. You're up, mate. Keep going, mate, if you need it.
What, jump the island, eh, or what?
Yep, definitely.
From the wrong side of the road, they need to cross a raised curb to get back onto the right side.
Gonna jump over it, Luke. Come.
They're stuck. The suburbs of Brisbane, the McKay brothers have a 35-tonne house stuck on a median strip.
Let those cars through, Luke.
The boys have less than 5 hours to get the house 200 kilometres north. Take longer and their permit will expire, stranding the house on the side of the road.
You high enough, Benny?
Yeah, I just lifted up, bro.
Ben calls on the trailer's hydraulics to inch the house higher.
Oh, mate, do you want? Hard over me. Stay like that, straight.
Leave it high enough to go this rail.
Keep going. You're up, mate.
This detour to avoid trees has cost them precious time.
Time's against you, and so is everything else.
At least now they're free of the suburbs.
Yeah, so we're on the highway now, so we've got to run up to Gympie. So if we don't get through Gympie by 6 o'clock, they'll pull us up just before Gympie and make us stay there.
They need to make up time on the wide open road.
3:20. Well, yeah, we need to really hook it.
But tonight
Roadworks.
is not their night.
Pain in the ass. This must be line marking or something.
If they miss their curfew, the police will cancel the move until another permit is issued. A delay which could take days. In Queensland, the McKays have hit a bump in the road.
We can't just crawl through, Jimmy, and just go round shit.
Yeah, give me a sec.
In 3.5 hours, their oversized permit expires. Then they'll be forced to take their massive load off the road.
All right, we're good to go, mate. Just crawl through.
These roadworks have chewed up half an hour.
Can't believe they stopped us for that.
But ahead, they're expecting much worse. Outside Gympie, a new freeway is under construction, causing more delays.
There's a big set of roadworks goes for fucking Ks and Ks and Ks. Yeah, that's what's going to chew up our time pretty much, is going through there. Yeah, sun's coming up. We're pushing for time now, you know, like it's 20 to 5. We haven't even got to the roadworks yet. Getting close, I'll give it that.
The boys now have daylight to work in, but they're hitting the toughest part of their journey.
I'm just coming into the start of the roadworks, mate. That sign on the left has to come out too.
The race is on.
Going to you.
Hey, maybe native. Yeah, mate.
All right.
The roadworks, pain in the ass. Two signs down on the left-hand side here too, Luke. Oh, Benny.
Right over me, mate. Right over.
Right in your pole.
You're up. Back to me.
They need to make the town of Gympie by 6 a.m.
We've got a long way. We're only at the start of it. Right, mate.
It's a painfully slow journey. At this rate, they won't make their curfew or their delivery. 110 kilometres north of Brisbane, Rob and Ben McKay are racing a deadline.
Pushing for time now.
They've got less than an hour to get a 3-bedroom home 60 kilometres down the road.
Getting close, I'll give it that.
The two brothers are midway through a house relocation. From Brisbane, 220 kilometres north, to a bush block on the other side of Gympie. It's the ultimate in home delivery. Since 1966, the McKay family has trucked houses to the furthest corners of Queensland.
Keep going.
Now the next generation, Rob and Ben, are at the wheel. And on this job, they've been reminded how trucking houses isn't for the faint-hearted.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy, get your job right, mate.
With electrocutions, breakdowns, and destruction never far away.
The job is very dangerous. You're moving 30 odd tonne, you know.
Hey, Benny, just spin off.
Basically, I just yell at him and he'll yell back.
Keep it coming to me. Hard to me.
I'll do a lot of the running and just making sure, you know, Rob knows what he's got on his passenger side because he can't see out that far.
It'll start coming out.
And someone to blame if it all goes wrong, I suppose it's my fault.
It's easy to make a mistake and someone's going to pay for it, and usually that's me, so...
Their latest problem is a looming deadline.
That sign on the left has to come out.
Made worse by these roadworks.
Pain in the ass, so...
In 45 minutes, if they're not past the town of Gympie, they'll be in breach of their oversized permit.
Now he's got traffic to deal with, so see how it goes.
And the whole operation will grind to a halt.
Yeah, this is our biggest drama, the roadworks, so...
With the last of the obstacles in the rear-view mirror, Rob can finally put his foot down.
Down to you, Benny.
They've got 40 minutes to get 50 kilometres. But this timber and tile bungalow was never built to travel at 80 kilometres an hour.
So right now we're going through Gympie.
The McKay brothers are rushing to get out of Gympie before their 6 a.m. curfew.
We're still pushing.
A tall order with a 9-metre wide house on the back.
It's pretty much 12 to 6.
With 12 minutes left, they need a clear run through town. Not a dump truck blocking the road.
How much you got, Benny?
You can't ride over your truck's right up against it, bro.
With 50 tonnes of momentum behind them, the smallest collision could wreak havoc on the truck and house.
You just run that line, mate, you'll miss him. You got a foot on him?
It's a delay they didn't need. If they miss their deadline, they'll be told to park the house and organise another permit. A process that can take days. And now ahead, a low bridge.
Mate.
At 5.2 metres, the house is too high to fit under.
Once you go round the whole loop, let them all pass.
But this off-ramp is so steep that the house risks sliding off the back. The only way up is to level the house out with the trailer's hydraulics.
Hey, gotta watch you don't get done for speed to make up door.
They're up the ramp, but now just 5 minutes until the curfew.
How much traffic is there, Benny?
Peak hour couldn't have come at a worse possible time. Stuck behind heavy traffic, the McKay brothers' 6 a.m. deadline has come and gone.
So they haven't told us to stop yet, and it's pretty much 6.
But the police are letting them continue, for now. With only 5 kilometres to go, and on borrowed time, the boys are praying for a smooth run.
They can still pull us up here.
Any problems, and the police are likely to enforce the curfew.
Right now we're going through Gympie. Borderline, mate. Come on, mate.
They're through.
It's definitely good to be at Gympie, that's for sure.
But this journey is far from over.
Hey, bro. Not looking forward to what's coming up.
Yeah, mate.
At 5 times the width of an average family car, this is anything but a relaxing country drive.
We're 9 metres wide, and there's spots in there where it's like 9.1 metres between trees. It could all turn to shit real quick, so... Hiya, mate.
Rob is depending on his brother to guide him through.
Straighten up. No, mate, back to me. Hiya, mate.
The smallest miscommunication could have devastating results to the house and to the McKay name.
Keep going to me. You couldn't do it without someone you trust. Like, after time, I know what Benny's thinking before he does it, and he's the same with me. You know, we've been doing it a long time together, so...
The forest is closing in.
The goat track has got us going down. As expected, you know. I knew it was going to be tight. It didn't disappoint, so... So far, so good. Don't want to f*** it at the end.
But ahead, the size of the load is the least of their worries. It's the weight.
These are these shitty old bridges. Look at that.
Another bridge further up has got Rob worried.
They got no weight limit on them, but they don't look that great.
The bridge builders could never have imagined that one day it would have to take the weight of a 3-bedroom bungalow.
Hopefully they don't collapse.
In Outback, Queensland, it could be a bridge too far for the McKay brothers.
Hopefully they don't collapse.
They don't know whether these ageing beams will support a 35-ton load. All they can do is pick their line
I don't want to stop on this piece of shit bridge.
and keep rolling. With the bridges behind them, they're almost home.
Oh, mate, I'd be glad when we get it off. You know, you always get a sense of it too, but, you know, like once it's there and it's done, and everyone will be happy. The owner especially. Open that gate on the left.
The final location for the house is in this paddock. A lift of the trailer and they should be clear to drive straight in. If it wasn't for this tree.
I have to lift it up, Barry!
They call on all the trailer's power to edge the house sideways and as high as it will go. They're over.
What, mate, unload and get the back out of here.
On the home straight, the owner arrives.
There you go, mate.
He's concerned about the final location for the house.
About 2 inches of rain, but as you can see.
Yeah, I was a bit worried when we were coming through there.
Recent rain has waterlogged the ground, right where the house needs to sit.
So these are your new holes, so you want it square. Yeah. Yeah, take it hard, bro.
As Rob and Ben try and move the house into the correct position, disaster strikes. The ground is collapsing under the 35-ton weight. This 3-bedroom house is bogged. Only metres from their destination, the McKay brothers have bogged a 3-bedroom bungalow.
Try to get something to get out of this hole. Backwards or forwards? Backwards. Gas it.
They're out.
Whoa.
But only just. All the wheels are chopping up the paddock, making it nearly impossible to position the house where the owner wants it.
Hard left.
Ben convinces Rob to try again. Back where they started. Rob needs a brainwave.
Yeah, we're just a bit bogged, so we'll just use the ram on the turntable to just pull it forward. Basically, just suck the trailer up to the truck.
With the truck locked in position, they're counting on the hydraulics to drag the trailer out.
Unbogged.
Job done. All that's left is to lay in some temporary supports.
All's well that ends well. It was a bit of a pain in the ass. You know, it was shit coming out of town. You know, we went from dark to
Go, mate. You'll have to lift it up, Benny. Start going around the mate.
daylight.
Down to you, Benny.
Dirt roads, cattles, trees.
Me and Rob make a good team. In each other's pockets for the last 10 years.
For these 2 trucking brothers, it's just another day in the office, blurring the lines between work, fun and family to get the house home.
Another one done.
All in all, mate, all done well. Wish you give me a go now again, mate. I'm sick of running.